know, actually, now that you mentioned Pikachu, I just want to say, we haven't seen, like, any Pikachus.
I'm sad. I miss Pika.
He was a fun character to watch. Certain matchups, not as fun to play against, but it's just like everyone moved on to other characters or Pichu, except for, like, Isan. But we'll worry about that later. We're going to go right into it for Pichu versus Ridley. Pokemon Stadium 2 is the first pick. Okay, word.
Pokemon Stadium 2 is the tri-state staple.
I love it, man.
Everyone loves it. And then you have the people out west trying to legalize WarioWare, but that's none of our business right now. So we're gonna see Pichu doing down tilt, little tilts, and aerials. You get that bread and butter started. Now, Pichu does kill fairly, and Ridley, as we were saying, isn't as heavy as he looks.
He's like towards the lighter end of the
He weighs the same as Snake.
Yeah, so it's like that's where the heavyweights start, but even in the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot.
Yeah. That's not enough to save you from Pichu side smash. That move is insanely powerful.
Yeah.
If that hits you near ledge, if you're anywhere near red, you're dying.
On top of that, one move that we see Ralphie starting to throw now, forward tilt. That's going to be something dangerous, so he's going to have to keep his eye out first. Dash tag works, though.
Yep.
The reason I was saying forward tilt's going to be something we're going to have to worry about is just because it's really quick, scoops at the ledge, it's going to kill.
You can act out of it extremely fast, so if you miss it, there's not really too much to punish, and
it's just a great late percentage poking tool.
It's even good. It's a good all percent. It's just a good move.
At really low percentages, it also trips. So even though it's not the best combo starter for Pichu, it can get it done.
Yeah. One thing to note is that it does hurt him, but doesn't really come into play too much, the self-damage that he does. Kind of gets negated by his early kills and his good combo game. But Ralphie going to take this percent lead.
Yeah, percent lead's a bit difficult to maintain with Pichu because of self-damage, but as long as Ralphie maintains the stage control and doesn't give Ridley the opportunity to control the air, he'll be fine.
If you put Ridley on the no-fly zone, you're golden. Keep him off stage, do exactly like that, and you got yourself a lead. Ralphie gonna have... He's looking pretty fragile right now, but if Pichu just doesn't let up, what can Zoan do?
Yeah, I mean, we already see Zoan trying to retreat. Retreating back here is so good in this just because it's going to hit low, packs a punch, like we mentioned earlier. This character's hitting hard, and that's going to be a pivotal move for scooping Pichu off the ground.
One thing that Ridley kind of lacks in the department is get-off-me tools. He really doesn't have anything super fast, super close to his chest that he can just kind of push out. He's just kind of big, and he has big things to keep you out, but once you're in, you're in. And Zoan's going to find that stock there, even it up.
I like that he went for the up smash, not only because it's assuredly going to kill Pichu once Pichu reaches those ludicrous heights.
The hitbox is so, like, deceptive. It looks like it's going to hit behind him, but it hits in front.
Yeah, on top of that, it has upper body vulnerability. So, like, it's probably one of the safer options for Ridley to throw off to try and just, like, evacuate
Ralphie's looking to close it right now. That thunder was violent. He's playing, he's definitely feeling himself right now.
He's trying to move. He doesn't want to give Zoan the opportunity to bring it back because these percentages are always going to be climbing. Even if Ralphie's an advantage, he's giving himself that self-damage.
But that's it. Yeah.
There we go.
You gotta be cooked on the ground. You can't really get cooked like that. And fortunately for Zoan, that is going to be game one. Remember, this is best of 3.
Yes, we're not going to be reaching best of 5 territory until I believe top 8.
Yeah, top 8.
All of that will be best of 5.
Yeah. So, what do you think stage-wise?
Stage-wise, I would like to see... I feel like PS2 is not that bad of a stage. In this particular instance, I think Ralphie controlled it really well, but I would like to see Unova or maybe Kalos, something that gives a bit more variety at the ledge, for better or worse.
Yeah, Unova having a slightly wider platform base, I feel like that'll give Ridley more room to do his combos. I feel like he can get fair easier off if Pichu just jumps into it.
The pick is going into Unova, and the reason that I brought this up was predominantly it's platforms. So, like, the ledge play is going to be interesting just because it's a bit on the smaller end as far as stages are concerned, but the height and size of the platforms are going to make it a bit more difficult for Ralphie to extend his combos. He's only going to be able to get 2 or 3 piece combos like we just saw. Meanwhile, Ridley, with all the space that he takes up with his neutral air, his up air, what have you, he's going to be able to contest for space a bit easier.
Yeah, that was a good mash out by Ralphie, by the way. That is not easy to mash out of. It's no Inkling Berry, but that's pretty violent.
Yeah, no, the side B that we see from Ridley, the larger the percentage differential is, the harder it is to mash. So it's gonna be something to keep in the back of the mind because percentages, like we said, it's always gonna be fluctuating because of this match.
Zoan just utilized a really unique hitbox in there. Like, hit like where his tail starts, and he got really, like, look at the mileage he got off that. He's up a stock, and he's, like, at kill percent. And he's dead.
That was a brutal scream from Pichu off the top.
That's, like, the most terrifying body slam there ever was, but...
Yeah, nah, Ridley leaves no prisoners here.
Yeah, that SD has to have Ralphie kicking himself right now. This is not looking pretty.
I think it's just more the Zoan is taking. He's going with all the momentum he can ride out of this.
Yeah, Zoan definitely took off after that SD. Unfortunately for Ralphie, that means he doesn't really have much wiggle room right here. He needs to play pretty perfect if he wants to bring this all the way back. And you get those multi-hits, not going to quite spike off stage. Remember, Ridley, like, for a character with wings, he doesn't really have that great of recovery, but he does have that back air, and that's going to close out game 2. Zoan taking it.
So coming into game 3, very much for the same reasons of ledge play and platform play that I thought Unova was good for Zoan. I feel like bring it the other way around for Ralphie. PS2 pick makes plenty of sense. It's more laterally oriented, which it looks like the combos that Ralphie's going for, those strings are the more laterally oriented ones.
Yeah, he really just takes them up and then drags them back down for kills.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't seem to have anything killing in the air too much, but...
Lightning loops are better for the damage rack up anyways, whereas more like trying to go for thunder setups is a bit difficult because it looks like Zoan's trying to play more of a grounded game.
We do have a music counter pick, by the way.
Always important. You have that option in this game, you might as well take it.
In my opinion, this is a better song, but this is me.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's good. Pokemon does has good music in general.
It does. Rapid jabs allow for center stage control from Zoan, and I actually like that he's going for the jabs a lot just because it seems Ralphie's a bit more leery for just randomly starting his combos now.
Yeah.
And keeping things to the ground, jab one's just going to be able to scoop him a bit easier. He's not going to be able to get as much off of it as he would Nair, but...
Yeah, Ralphie seems to be really well aware of not putting out anything too risky to start off his combos, narrowly avoiding that down smash. That would have been curtain call for...
Yeah, right out the gate, we don't want that.
Yeah.
But both these players adapting really well throughout it. Zoan going to take the lead as far as stocks.
Yeah, Zoan just throwing that out. He definitely just knows what's going to kill. I think Zoan is a little bit in his head, but not too much. He seems to be calling out a little bit of his options. Like, he knows what area he's trying to get into. And he says, all right, you're going to be there right now, and I'm going to be there right now.
I think it's less Ralphie being shaken, more Zoan just playing a bit more confidently. We're seeing fireballs come out to challenge a lot of the projectiles, focus Ralphie's movement out of the way. Because of that, game's coming more to the air, so percentages trading a bit more violently. That being said, Ralphie bringing things back as far as the stocks are concerned. But
yeah, Ralphie's got... All right, I was scared that he might have taken it off the top there.
yeah, you got to watch out for those up airs. It's really strong, juggles well, and Zoan is following DI so well right now.
That's going to do pretty much the stock's worth of percent for Pichu. I mean, this is the lightest character in the game. I don't know if we've mentioned that, but this is as low as you get.
Having a value of 77, he literally is just Pichu weight. All the balloon weights, laugh at him for it.
Yeah.
But for what it's worth, it is going to mean, even though he's flying away from these hits more frequently and in more danger of losing that stock,
it's going to be an SD. Unfortunately, the under platform for Pokemon Stadium 2 is a little bit... It leads to that more often than not. If you have a teleport or a quick attack, you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, it's hard to maneuver around, but Ralphie's not out of it just yet. Still trying to
Zoan finding his way back to stage there. That was dangerous.
He's got multiple jumps. He's got to use them. Back air off the side, that's going to kill. Ralphie not taking a lot of percentage, so this is very much anyone's game.
Yeah, he's still in the white.
I just feel like it's more important for Ralphie to control the stage right now than go in for these altercations at the ledge, just because Zoan is able to break out of them so easily.
Yeah, stage control seems to be more important for Pichu, especially in this matchup, where, like, if you don't give Ridley the space to control, he's not going to hit you. If you keep him off the ledge, he's not going to hit you. You're just going to keep hitting him off the ledge. But Zoan figuring out his own way to put Pichu off the ledge, and he's going to find that back air, sealing game 3.
That back air came straight out of his knee. He hit him with the inside of his knee, man.
Yeah, he had like the weird crane knee, the inside out.
Hey, it gets it done. Zoan's gonna move on. I still got faith in Ralphie trying to take it through the losers bracket, but it's gonna be.